Hey guys, it's Mike Chin, my first time here in Calgary, Canada. And Calgary has another name, it's also known as Cowtown. So this place is really known for its beef, but on top of that, there's tons of amazing Indian food, Filipino food, Mexican food, burgers, sandwiches. So I'm gonna try to eat at as many places as possible. But what I'm here for, it's a food festival that's held every single year, and the best thing about it, it's all you can eat. That is happening tomorrow, but right now, let's go grab some Filipino food. It's about 4:30 now. I have not had anything to eat today except for a bag of pretzels on the plane. And I asked them what was good. They said the sisig over rice, which I got. And then I also have a barbecue platter that's coming up. This thing smells so good. You can see the pieces of pork in here. There's skin, there's fat, there's crunchy onions on top, served all over rice. This is a phenomenal bowl of sisig. Will absolutely give you the food feels. Also, this is the spiciest sisig I've ever had. They asked me if I want it spicy or not. I said spicy, and this thing burns. Every bite, you get some tender pork, some of the nice gelatinous skin, a little crunch from the onions. Some melts in your mouth, delicious porky fat, little organy flavor in this as well, and also you can tell a ton of vinegar. The rice is fluffy and delicious. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm so glad this is my first bite of food today. I'm about to go to the Philippines in a couple weeks. This is such a nice preview. I really missed this. Absolutely demolished this thing. Just in time for my barbecue. And here it is. Ooh, this is pretty heavy. I don't know if it's the metal tray or the barbecue itself, but this is a hefty tray of food. On here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cuts of their best-selling barbecue. There's the chicken, pork ribs, pork belly, short ribs, and pork skewers. A little side of rice, and all covered in their signature barbecue sauce. Let's start with the pork skewer. Okay, this is beautiful. Good amount of char. It smells really smoky. That's so freaking good. The pork is as tender as can be. Nice little crunch from the char. It's sweet, it's smoky. I'm dunking in sauce. Dipping sauce, little sweet, little vinegary. I'm actually really excited for this chicken. They told me their chicken is their best seller. And look at all the chilies on the chicken. So with barbecue, you can also either get it spicy or not. Oh, this chicken is so good. It tastes so different than the pork skewers. The chicken skin is grilled to the point where it has a beautiful, subtle little crunch. The chicken itself, wonderfully juicy. This one definitely tastes even better with the dipping sauce. Add a little bit more sweetness to the chicken. Wow. Every bite, your mouth is just absolutely filled with that tremendous smoky flavor. I can see why this is their best seller. It's also short ribs. Short rib is tender, smoky, it's fatty. That's actually gonna go really well with some rice. Yeah, it does. You also get a section of pork ribs. Oh my gosh. It's so soft. Barbecue sauce is delicious. Ribs are nice and smoky as well. Finally, the pork belly. And this is a fatty pork belly. There's tons of fat on that piece of meat, obviously, and the fatty parts are toasted very well. So you get that nice crispy crunch right before you bite into that melty, juicy fat. There's not a single bad bite on this plate. I think my favorite, I think the chicken. It's so spicy and flavorful. I love how nice and thin and toasty the skin is. Then the pork belly, I just love so much fat. Short ribs are amazing, skewers are great. This thing tastes like I'm walking through the night market and stopping by a barbecue stall. This just made me miss the Philippines even more. Can't wait to go back. Yeah. Yeah, this is a hefty tray of meat, but not gonna have any problems finishing this. That was an amazing meal. So rest of the plans for today, I'm gonna grab some food because I know I'm gonna be hungry later, which is perfect because this place I wanna go to, they only do takeout. This is Biryani Pot.
A few minutes later.
Just placed my order, but as I was walking to this place, I think right behind these car garages, I smelled Chinese barbecue skewers, and it was a bunch of Chinese garage workers just setting up a random skewers barbecue behind their place of work. I wish they sold that. Dinner time, and this hotel's got a microwave, so it's perfect. This biryani smells like a very spiced up biryani. I had the pleasure of meeting the owners of this establishment, and they are from Hyderabad, so this is a Hyderabad biryani. I also got some chili chicken. It smells so crazy good. I try the biryani first. This is an absolutely spiced up dish of biryani. Wow. Oh, you definitely taste all that wonderful spices. It's got this incredible fragrant aroma. I know it's been years since I've been back to Hyderabad, but one bite of this, you know this is a Hyderabad biryani. The spices here are absolutely explosive. This is one of the best biryani I've had outside of India. Wow, this chicken is so tender. Oh, that's incredible. The chicken is seasoned beautifully. And it's buried in this mound of rice. And when you dig into the rice, that intoxicating aroma from the spices just shoots up into the air. There's so much flavor, and it's not just heat. I mean, this thing is spicy, but it's so much more than that, with a deep, deep umami. Seriously, every bite, it's like fireworks in your mouth. This is crazy, crazy good. Chili chicken. Wow, this is yummy. There's a good amount of heat in that as well. The chicken is more saucy, a little bit smoky, definitely very tender, and there's definitely a lot of heat there. This is a dish where once you start, you don't want to stop eating this. That's how good it is. All right, I'm gonna finish up dinner, definitely go for a run, and I've been looking forward to tomorrow's food festival for a long, long time. See you then. Good morning here in downtown Calgary. This is a really pretty downtown and a ton of food places. It's about 3 hours to the food festival, so I want to grab a little breakfast, and this sandwich shop looks so good. They have so many sandwiches I wanted to try on the menu. This is their most popular, the hot chicken sandwich. Look at this, deep fried breaded chicken, pickles, slaw, and this comes in all different degrees of hotness. I got one level below the extreme, which they say tastes like ghost pepper. I don't want to really have ghost pepper level spiciness this early in the morning. I think that's a good call. Even this, the heat level will blow your socks off. Wow, the longer that sits in my mouth, the more you feel that heat. Although, it's a very, very delicious heat. The breading, very, very crispy. Inside the chicken is tender, it's juicy. The slaw and pickles brings a nice crunch of refreshing flavor. The sauce brings a hint of sweetness and richness. This is a delicious sandwich. But yeah, really, really spicy. That's why I also got some Parmesan cheese fries. These fries are so good. I'm so glad I got a whole basket. Actually, the spice level, when you chase it with the fries, I think this is pretty perfect for me. But fries are crispy and cheesy, goes so well with the explosive flavors of the chicken sandwich. Definitely goes down the heat a lot when you pair it with the fries. Bite of that chicken sandwich, that'll wake you right up. I woke up absolutely starving, so this is a perfect amount of food before going to the food festival. almost at the festival, and wow, that's a line. So the festival is called Brewery and the Beast. It's been around for over a decade. The reason I wanted to come here, this place is not just an all-you-can-eat food festival. It's an all-you-can-eat meat extravaganza. Let's go check it out. When you walk in, they give you 5 drink tickets and a little wooden board to place your drinks and your food. This place is pretty overwhelming. There's at least, I say, 25, maybe 30 tents, all cooking different types of meat dishes. A lot of barbecues. This thing smells like a giant barbecue pit. There's whole roast pig, roast chicken, ribs. There's a lot of food here. I don't even know where to start. Look at this. It's a giant barbecue pyramid. Whole roast pig on the side. I guess just pick a tent and start eating. First place I'm at, it's a place called Oxbow, and they are roasting lechon kawali with saffron rice and banana ketchup. Wow. The meat is toasty, it's fatty. That saffron rice is delicious. It's soaked up all that nice pork fat. Wow, that's a lot of flavor. So much juice, tons of crispy pork as well. Wow, that's a good start. Next, barbecue pork ribs and smoked cornyote. And this thing looks really juicy. This thing is absolutely falling off the bones. Wow. Just a tender, smoky pork rib. Really good. Some of that pop and sweet corn. Just so much food. The line moves pretty quickly. This is Lam Beef Donor. This is so awesome. Crispy roasted lamb and beef with some kind of a sweet creamy sauce on top. Love the onions, love the cheese. Ah, so good. Only 3 bites in so far. I love how like every food item, pretty much a bite, maybe 2. This way you got space for a lot more. This is a long line here. Oh, this is Korean barbecue. That looks like a giant piece of meat over there. This one I'm really excited about. Sitting on toasted seaweed. So basically a Wagyu Garbi taco. I think with some sesame sauce inside, some pickled radish. That was a mesmerizing bite. Holy crap, that was good. That Wagyu Garbi is so fatty and juicy. The seaweed is wonderfully crispy. The sesame sauce is delicious, a little spicy. Love the refreshing crunch from the radish. 10 out of 10 bite. Oh, so good. And right next door, look at it. Look how big the steak is. Oh, let's get some of this. Thank you. This is a hip steak and they sous vide it overnight and they finish it on the grill. Oh, that smells smoky. Really good flavors. Little dry, really nice crust though. Also, love the chimichurri. Okay, so when I originally counted the tents, I counted about 25 tents, but not all of them serves food, but each side is a vendor. So I think there's over 50 vendors here today. And this festival is 3 hours long, so gotta try to get through everything in the next 2.5 hours.
So we've got a lamb shoulder that's glazed with apricot and mustard, served in a kohlrabi cone with Andalusian spices and a mojo verde.
Wow, sounds great. I just grab one?
Yeah, you do.
Thank you so much. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of spices in that. Lamb is tender. Love the crunchy, refreshing wrap. Not bad. So there's not just all you can eat, it's all you can drink as well. And the tickets you get is really, it's only for the alcoholic drinks. So non-alcoholic drinks, drink as much as you want. This is pretty unique. This is bison prime rib taco. Yeah. absolutely melts in your mouth meat. That's prime rib for sure. That's really good. This is pork belly with stone fruit glaze and maple crumble. Love this. Love the crunch of the crumble. Pork belly absolutely dissolves on your tongue. Oh, that's nice. All right, I gotta move a lot faster. It's an hour in. I'm not even halfway through this. Carne Tacos. Freaking heck, man. This might be some of the tenderest carnitas I've ever had. I think Mexico included. Wow, this is just all fat and juice. That was absolutely off the hook. There's a couple of skulls here. Let's see what they have. So Two River Meats, there's sausages here. And Yellow Door Bistro. Braised beef shank, yeah. Yes, thank you so much. Flatbread with braised beef on top. That's some juicy, juicy beef. Bread is homemade as well. That's a very umami-filled aioli. Check out this place. This is a crispy fried chicken with maple chili flakes. What? Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Ah. That is a crispy fried chicken. Really juicy inside. Maple chili, spicy, a little sweet. Oh, this is really good chicken. Next up, lamb neck meat on top of a crispy seaweed with lamb fat and crispy barley puffs. That is definitely a fatty, fatty piece of lamb. This one here, surf and turf. So it's a strip steak on top of a California roll. I think that one, the steak is really awesome. California roll, slightly soggy. That combo definitely works though. This is the first seafood dish I've seen here. Scallop Saiche with a wonton chip. Wow. That is really, really refreshing and sweet. I think that's my first bite of seafood here. I mean, I love meats, but that was a nice, refreshing break. This is probably the biggest line I've been in. So Gem Bar, I heard about this place. I think it's helmed by Chef Lee, who was on Top Chef. This is a really famous restaurant here in Calgary, and they are serving smoked pork shank lettuce wrap. So it's on a radish with scallions inside. I love a nice trotter. That thing is sticky, fatty, it's meaty, very spicy too. Definitely taste some gochujang in that. Oh, that was good. So this is a chicken sausage. Not very good. Sitting on top of some udon. Chicken sausage on cold udon. I like it. This is Larb Sausage in a scallion pita. What? He's not wrong. Pita's nice and chewy. Love the cucumber and the zesty sauce. Sausage delicious and juicy. Good stuff. Next, a teriyaki beef skewer. I really like how fatty this beef is. It's juicy, it's covered in sesame sauce. Wow, there's a lot of pork belly here. This pork belly is cooked in bourbon. There's some hascat berry in here, served with some shishito peppers. That's a tender pork belly. Oh, this festival is so cool. I love everything about it. I love the smell, I love the food. The people are awesome. This is one of those days I actually don't want rain. Nice sunny day, walking around, eating and drinking. This is real nice. Smoked baby back ribs. The nice and zesty barbecue sauce. Someone just walked by offering chicken. It's with aji amarillo glaze. This is actually really good. Right there, parked by sidewalk citizen. That's really good chicken. Really tender, the glaze is good. Nice and charred. Oh man, I thought they were out of brisket here, but let me see if they have any more. Your guys are out?
The lucky one.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So this is brisket burnt ends with sourdough chili crunch and tartar sauce. And I got the last two pieces. That's good. Nice crunch, nice heat. Very tart and zesty as well. Wow, a lot of these places are starting to run out of food. It's about, I think, 2 hours into this festival. Smoked candied wild line caught sockeye salmon with puffed rice. Thank you. It's good. Got a little salmon popsicle. This is really, really smoky. So this was the whole pig that was roasting earlier. Very tender and juicy. That's a very fatty piece. Oh, that's good. Oh man, this place is out of s'mores. Whoa, the s'mores with beef fat sugar pie. Ah, sad I missed out on this. Had to go and get another Gabi taco. That's definitely my favorite thing here. These tomahawk steaks are finally ready. Oh. That's from the Two River Meats. Oh, that's a nice tender steak. And that wraps up my time at the meat festival. You can definitely try every single booth. I think there's only a few things I didn't get to try. One of them was the s'more. They were out of stuff maybe an hour and a half into the festival, but I definitely had my fill. Even if you don't drink alcohol, there's a lot of non-alcoholic drinks in there. The meat is spectacular. There's not a lot of times in my life that I'm completely meated out. I think I'm completely meated out after this. This is a meat festival indeed. There's so much ribs, tacos, roasted chicken, sausages. I mean, this is a literal carnivore's paradise. So the price after everything, tax and fees, about $125 per person, and you get, like I said, 5 alcohol tickets. So you can have 5 alcoholic drinks. The non-alcoholic drinks don't need a ticket, so you can drink as much as you want of that. It's basically a giant outdoor meat buffet, and it is tremendous. It's definitely something I could not do every month even, but once a year, for sure. And I love that it's not just plain roasted chicken or a pork rib. All the meat is cooked with so much thought. So much thought goes into every single dish. And just walking around looking at the meats cooking on the fire, it's a sight to behold. Is this worth $125 for something you don't do very often? For once a year? I say so. Even though I was drinking non-stop in the festival, I'm so thirsty right now. I think go back to the hotel, chug a lot of water, and I'll see you for breakfast. Actually, I need a bubble tea for sure. Oh, this place looks really good. Mr. Sun. Oh my God, this place has a Super Nintendo. Wait, were Super Nintendo systems always this small? They weren't, right? Oh, this is just a miniature one. Wow, I haven't seen this in forever. This place apparently makes their own boba. Wow, these are really chewy boba. This tastes so awesome after a day full of meat. There we go. Pure street food noodle bar. The food at this Vietnamese place look amazing. So this is actually a couple things I don't think I've really tried before. First, they have what's called a savory donut. It's pretty much a scallion pancake. They hollowed out the inside and they stuffed it with cucumbers, carrots, and braised beef brisket with a little sauteed dipping sauce on the side. Also, this is a Vietnamese sauteed beef noodle soup. And it's bright red with little basil. I'm just gonna put this in here. And pieces of brisket that is absolutely just falling apart. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I can't even pick this up. There's some fish cake, and check this out, a giant piece of bone and meat in this noodle soup. Wow, this looks and smells absolutely phenomenal. Some lemon in here. First, try this donut. That is so good. Love the beef pancake. It's so thin and toasty. The sesame adds so much wonderful fragrant flavor. The beef is absolutely melting in your mouth. I love the refreshing crunch from the cucumbers and the carrots. The sauce is impeccable. Dipping sauce is flavorful and thick and rich and adds an extra blast of umami. This is the greatest thing. It's so good. Try this beef noodle soup. Oh. This place is amazing. I highly recommend if you ever come to Calgary, come try this place out. That broth is intensely flavorful. So much depth and umami. You can tell it's very rich and fatty. It's spicy and peanutty. Yeah, the brisket they put in there, so tender. If you either get thick noodles or thin noodles, I definitely think the thick one's the way to go. There's also beef shank in here, and that's good. This is an amazing bowl of beef noodle soup. Wow, everything in this bowl is so good. The meat, the noodles, the broth, I mean, this whole thing is just ridiculously rich and satisfying. Let's try out this giant bone here. Yeah. That is all sorts of beefy. There's some tendons and cartilage. This is so incredible. What a gem of a spot. I can only squeeze one last meal in before heading to the airport in a couple hours. This was 100% the right choice. I give this a high recommend. From the different restaurants I went to the food festival, I want to come back here. First of all, I didn't get to go to BAM, which was something I really wanted to do, but just didn't have enough time to squeeze that in. And there's so many restaurants I wanted to try. I want to go to a steakhouse while I'm here because this is Cowtown and it's known for its beef. So maybe next time, go camping in BAM, come here and just eat some more. And that wraps up this layover here in Calgary. Heading to Japan next. So as always, all places I went to list down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching until we eat again. See you later.